Now physical methods. For the concentration of ores are: first, magnetic separation. So in this method, ore should be magnetic or gangue should be non-magnetic. This can also be reverse, that is ore non-magnetic and gangue can be magnetic. Here we can take example of iron, and here we can take example of aluminium. Now either of these two, anyone can be magnetic, either ore or gangue. So the process is: first is pulverized. Pulverized, this is powder form. Ore is placed on a conveyor belt. Magnetic particles are attracted to the magnetic wheel and fall separately apart from the non-magnetic particles. There are two wheels. And on which a conveyor belt is mounted. This is the pot through which we pour pulverized ore on the conveyor belt. This is the driving wheel. And this is the magnetic wheel. Now we have to place two buckets to collect the impurities and the metal separately. Now we can see that pulverized ore when placed on the conveyor belt, suppose metal part is magnetic and it will be attracted by magnetic wheel, which is made up of electromagnet. So what will happen, the particles of metal will be attracted by the wheel and they will still stuck while it comes below of the wheel. they only get separated only when the conveyor belt separated from the wheel. So they will fall in the second dustbin, and in first all impurities will be thrown out. So in this way we can separate the metal and gangue. Metal should be magnetic. Next method is, which is the second one, hydraulic wash. The principle is ore and gangue due to difference in density of particles can be easily separated out. So suppose this is the ore, denser ore particles settle in grooves on a vibrating sloped table, and gangue, lighter particle, washed away by water. The process is, the ore is poured over a vibrating sloped table with grooves, and a jet of water is allowed to flow over it. The denser ore particle settles down in the grooves, while the gangue washed away. So in this method, it is a plank having grooves, pulverize ore along with water. Along with water is poured over the plank. So the pulverized ore ran down over the plank. Since there are grooves present, so high density particles get stuck within these grooves and can be easily separated out. Or with high density. And this is the gangue separated out with water.